Saturn's iconic rings. When you picture Saturn, one thing instantly comes to mind: those rings. They're majestic, mysterious, massive. And they've fascinated humans since we first pointed telescopes toward the sky. But what exactly are Saturn's rings? And why does no other planet have anything quite like them? What are Saturn's rings made of? Saturn's rings are made of billions of particles, mostly ice, mixed with rock and dust. They range in size from tiny grains to house-sized boulders, and they reflect sunlight, which makes them bright and beautiful. They may look solid from far away, but up close, they're more like a giant, spinning snowstorm in space. How big are they? Saturn's rings stretch out over 280,000 kilometers, almost as wide as the distance between Earth and the Moon, but they're incredibly thin. In most places, just 10 to 100 meters thick, so they're wide enough to span a planet, but thin enough to be almost invisible edge on. The ring system: there are 7 major ring groups, named A through G. The A ring and B ring are the brightest. The Cassini division, a gap between them, is actually filled with tiny ringlets. The F ring is narrow and constantly changing, shaped by nearby moons called shepherd moons. Saturn's rings aren't static, they're dynamic, moving, and constantly shaped by gravity. How did they form? We're not 100% sure, but here are the main theories. A shattered moon or comet. A large body came too close and was torn apart by Saturn's gravity. Leftovers from Saturn's formation that never formed into a moon. Recycled debris from past collisions between Saturn's moons. Whatever the origin, Saturn's rings are likely young, maybe only 100 to 200 million years old. In cosmic terms, that's yesterday. Will they last forever? Sadly, no. Saturn's rings are slowly falling into the planet, a process called ring rain. The particles spiral inward, pulled by Saturn's gravity and electromagnetic forces. Eventually, the rings will fade, possibly disappearing entirely in the next 100 million years. We're lucky to be alive at a time when Saturn still wears its crown. What have we learned from Cassini? NASA's Cassini spacecraft orbited Saturn from 2004 to 2017 and gave us stunning images of the rings in motion, measurements of their mass and composition, a closer look at how moons like Enceladus and Mimas interact with the ring system. Cassini even dived between the rings and the planet in its final mission, the grand finale. So, what are Saturn's rings? A cosmic masterpiece, a planetary mystery, a temporary phenomenon that defines one of the most iconic worlds in our solar system. They're not just beautiful, they're a window into how planets, moons, and solar systems evolve.